Sag, welcome to your general reading. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. I decided to go ahead and switch up the boards this week for the Celtic Cross. Old school. Where we can see a little bit of everything from love to work to life goals and ambitions, yes? Oh, it's nice to switch it up. It's nice to switch it up. Get some versatility in there. Show me what I need to see, please. So first we're going to start off with Oracle energy. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Sagittarian energy. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Sagittarian energy. What's up? What's going on? Queen of Cups. Perspective. Piscean energy here. Hanging back from our emotions, possibly. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Sagittarian energy. Okay, Chief, you got it. This. Oh, okay. Okay, we have a couple of thoughts here today. Oh, dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. Yes, indeed. Wow, Sag, you came packing today, didn't you, honey? The star, death, the guide, or the Hierophant energy. So that is Aquarian, Scorpio, as well as Taurian energy. You might have any of those placements in your chart, but oh my goodness, honey. Wow. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. It's somebody's vision for the future is transforming. It is transforming. Wow. And it's under the guidance of the Hierophant, so I trust it. Okay. Don't get me wrong. That can be very holding back energy, but it's kind of like, if you will, the Hierophant represents that sort of spiritual sign-off. That kind of spiritual sign-off. So it must be, so shall it be. Something like that. Or somebody's vision of the star is changing, transforming. Of course, it could be simply that a pathway is ending. Or our ideas of vision in the future and the commitment to it are changing. Committing to a new vision and future. Understanding our particular star pathway. What we thought was correct for us may not be. Could be transformation. You must remember, death is never really truly death. It's transformation. Death, rebirth, death, rebirth. These are some very hard lessons tied into this. Learning something the hard way. About what is correct for us, what is not correct for us. The star, you must understand, and I've been saying this more and more lately as people continue to pull it and try to make strides, demonstrating active decision-making and making strides in their star pathway. Star pathway work is not an easy thing. It is not an overnight thing. Most people choose to live under the sun. It's much easier, and it's lovely, and it's warm, and it's meant for everyone. Okay? It's a just blissful sort of happiness. The star is much more personalized. You have to keep your eye on it as the constellations shift, and then so too we must adjust accordingly. Somebody's idea of their star pathway, their vision in life, their biggest hopes, wishes, wants, even a little bit of healing, is transforming. Somebody's experiencing a deep spiritual calling and awakening to a new pathway, closing out other ones, making room for new, wanting to transform my idea of long-term and sustainability. What does that mean? Particularly where our committed energy is concerned. What does that mean? My idea of who or what is meant to be in my life is changing. Show me that Sagittarian energy. Show me that Sagittarian energy, please. Show me that Sagittarian energy, please. You have to excuse me. I'm doing the Celtic Cross in reverse down so you can see it appropriately. It requires a visual flip in my mind. There are going to be some moments where I'm like, where do I put that? I purposely read in the opposite, or visually speaking, I do, so you can see it in the correct upright position. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Sagittarian energy. The Celtic Cross, old school, is a little elaborate. Show me what I need to see, please, for that Sagittarian energy. Show me that Sagittarian energy, please. What's going on for Sag? Queen of Pentacles. Could be dealing with the earth sign. You could have some very strong earth orientation in your chart. Also the representation of our home space or home person. our comfort zone. Show me. Could be connecting specifically to Capricorn. Show me, Sag. Current situation, Three of Swords. What is crossing you? Knight of Swords. Your heart hurts. But the Knight of Swords is crossing it, suggesting we don't know how to take action to correct it. That's approaching a broken heart from a mind. Come on, heart. Come on, heart. Get on the program. Get on the program, heart. Get on the program. I don't have time for this broken heart shit. I don't have time for that. Come on now. That's not working, is it? A broken heart has to come from a place of healing. I know that attempts, it's like, hey man, move past it, move past it, move past it. Strangely enough, it's not working. Okay. We have to remember, even though the Knight of Swords is about action, it's coming from a place of rational reasoning. I'm acting based on logic. Still a sword energy, right? So we are rationally attacking our heart, and it's not working. Get yourself together, heart. Come on. We got stuff to do. Sag is busy. Sag has got things to do. Sag's got to knock out that checklist. We don't have time for this broken heart nonsense. The unseen influences. What is hovering? The Lovers. So it's not really an unseen influence so much as it's a hovering energy. We'll see how that's going to play out. Could be that you're literally connecting to a Gemini that's causing this pain. It could be the literal translation. It's not a picking on Gemini. Sometimes it is the direct placement energy. Strong connection otherwise. The relevant past. Four of Swords. Trying to heal yourself to this connection. Trying to talk yourself out of your pain. Trying to downplay it. Trying to rest from it. Trying to belittle it. Get away from it. Take action towards it. Meditate on it a little bit. But it's still there. I know that there's been things for you that worked in the past, but they're not working now. Resting. Not really knowing how to make yourself feel better. Trying, but not really knowing how to make yourself feel better. What is exiting your life? Sense of balance, justice. Oh dear, must be careful. Librian energy. That sense of justice, sense of balance. If this continues on, you're going to continue to go into a state of imbalance, honey. We don't want balance to exit from our world. We don't want that. We do not want that. Reciprocity, equal give and take, balance in love and in life. We don't want that exiting. If your pain remains unaddressed, you will continue to go into a state of imbalance. Let's try to correct that, yes? This is why we're going further into a place of imbalance. Two of Swords, that which you cannot see. It's in your immediate future. Strengths, Queen of Pentacles. You have a lot of experience behind you. You need to trust that. Okay? You need to trust your experience. You have a great deal of it. Your grounding principles. Trust your grounding principles. That which you can rely on every day. That give you a sense of direction and allow you to be yourself safely. Okay, so I just use this as somewhere else. Another example of grounding principles for one instance. One of mine is that I exercise often, about 4 days a week on average. And I never have so many explosive thoughts or feelings as when I exercise. And the point is, I can keep doing that and keep having those experiences because I trust it. It serves me. Even if I feel sad or angry or happy or I just have an explosion of mental activity, the point is I keep doing it because I know it's safe to do so. So trust your grounding principles. They will guide you accordingly. Okay, you also have a strong foundation, good head on your shoulders in terms of practical life. you know, good money making, that kind of thing. All those things. Your environment, King of Cups. You wish to see stronger heart space. Queen of Cups, heavy water energy here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, your hopes and your fears. You wish to see more love. You also, God, you want your divine countermate. King and Queen of Cups energy back to back. You want to see more love in your environment, and you want someone who can match you in that same respect, literally. Okay. The outcome, Knight of Pentacles. Slowly but surely there is movement in this direction. Slowly but surely there is movement in this direction. You do want your divine emotional counterpart, someone who is emotionally mature. Okay? Someone who can say, I love you, and mean it without hesitation or reservation. They know their heart space very well. Heavy water energy here. Your environment. You simply want, in your hopes and fears, hopes in this respect, what you want to see in your home world. You want an equal match in love. Are your ideas of commitments and relationships changing? Understanding how other relationships in the past have not met these qualities of equal, shared, mature love. Someone who can own their emotions. Someone who does not hesitate to show you their cup because they know it's meant to be given to you. Right? Someone who can say freely, I love you, Sag. And you can feel the same. With a strength of heart space that matches a strength of character. No hesitation. Someone who can own their emotions totally and fully. I need to see this. I can't quite tell the direction of it. I saw the influence of a hovering strong connection around you. Or it's unseen. It is the lover's energy that is not yet seen, possibly for some of you. A divine counterpart. We shall see. Let's get into it. Let's see why you're in pain. Which one? Oh, straight away. Okay. Some of this Three of Swords, your current situation, your heart hurts. I see you're trying to take action towards it, but the action's not working. Okay, it's not working. Trying to pull your heart up by its bootstraps isn't working. Some of this Three of Swords, please. Show me this Three of Swords, please. Show me this Three of Swords, please. Show me the source of this pain. I keep seeing the Hierophant there in the split. A commitment value is causing pain for some of you. Transformation of commitment. What does it mean? Transformation of your spiritual energy. What does that mean? Ending old ideas of commitments and what is reality and what is it I'm agreeing to. Does it serve me anymore? Does it suit? This agreement, this commitment, does it suit me now? Or is it causing me harm? Or are my ideas of commitment changing? And if so, does it transform into something else? The Star. Show me this Three of Swords, please. Show me this Three of Swords, please. For Sages. Okay. And that's the point. Straight away to the point. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate that. The Star. What it is you truly want. Your pathway. You feel you cannot access it, but you feel the call to it. You feel it in you like the beat of a drum in the depths of your heart. Start over. It's been ongoing. Three Swords, the Nine of Wands, it's ongoing. That drum beat's getting louder, isn't it? Knowing what it is you truly want and how to access it. What is this star? No. Six of Swords. There's a desire in you to move forward. Is it a life path, Sag? Is it a life path? Is it a goal that's so huge you feel you cannot access it, or that you cannot show it much emotional investment? There they are. Under judgment. I need to see this person. I need to see this person. I'm getting a call, honey, a very strong judgment call to a lover, someone who represents that star. Someone who represents that star you feel so strongly, divinely connected to on every conceivable level. It causes you pain. Show me this Knight of Swords. Show me this Knight of Swords, please. Show me this Knight of Swords, please. There you are. You're trying to heal yourself to this, but you cannot. Show me this Knight of Swords, please. Show me this Knight of Swords, please. Show me this Knight of Swords, please. Show me this Knight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. What you are doing is not working correct. Okay. You're not addressing the issue, honey. The Queen of Pentacles is literally under your strengths, but you're not using it towards this person or this pathway. It's a strong calling to a life goal and a life path, or a strong calling to a person. Take your pick. I don't know. I just know it's strong as hell. And you feel you cannot access it. Your efforts to eradicate the pain are not working. They're not working. The actions we're taking to this is not working. Because you're trying to get rid of the pain, like this doesn't mean anything to you. It does. Phenomenally so. It means a lot to you. And you act like you're not supposed to do anything. Maybe you feel that's true. Maybe you feel you can't do anything about this, that you feel helpless. Then why is that call so strong, Sag? I'll tell you why. Because it's meant to make you rise. It's meant to make you rise, not fall. It's your challenge. I know you want to wish it away or attack it away. It's not. It doesn't even have to be a love person. The energy suggests that it is likely in that direction. However, it could also be life path, goals, purposes. The more you try to talk yourself out of it, deny it, or ignore it, Four of Swords is also ignoring, the stronger that heartbeat gets. Much like as Edgar Allan Poe describes in The Telltale Heart. The heart beats louder, but it's out of the guilty conscience. This is coming from the respect that you are ignoring what you want. Or you've convinced yourself you cannot, or you do not have the skills or experience to acquire it. Or it would require you parting ways with your comfort zone, or a person whom you are attached to. Possibly. There are several scenarios here. There is a fear possibly for some of you of money loss. For some of you, an offer was made to you or towards you. A substantial offer was made towards you. There you are. And you told yourself to walk away from it, but you did not want to. You wanted to accept that offer, but you turned your back on it. You did not want to walk away from it. In fact, you were quite angry for some of you. Frustration, the balance is under question here. When you denied that, you denied your balance. Why? Show me more about this Knight of Swords not taking action. Show me. There's hope here, Sag. I don't care what you are telling yourself. I don't care. I don't care what you're telling yourself. I do not care. There is hope. When there's love, there's always hope. And it's quite strong. And the reason why this hurts you is that you feel you cannot access it. You might feel that there is someone in the way of your efforts. Yes, for some of you that's absolutely true. For some of you feel that there is someone in the way of your efforts. The goal, the Ace of Pentacles. Let me know if you're connecting to Virgo. Cycling. We continue, for some of you, to invest in someone who is not productive. The Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. For some of you, this is a repeating cycle. For the most part, I see it tying back to this. The actions, we're not investing in the actions to open this cycle. We're not investing in the actions to open this cycle. We are not investing in the actions to open a cycle with this strong call, this strong connection. We're not investing. And the more we don't invest, the more it hurts. The stronger the call gets. For others of you, you're tied to someone who blocks you. Someone who is careless with money, or they're unappreciative of their material world safety and or security. They take it for granted. And there's still a hovering energy of something stronger. The one that you feel you cannot access, while someone in your immediate household environment takes the living situation for granted. They spend money excessively, possibly. Or they themselves do not earn the coin, but they are receiving it. Someone receives the coin, but they do not earn it. The time, energy, and efforts. Someone is offered the goal repeatedly. They're offered the goal, they're offered the prize, but they don't appreciate it. Someone here who has the biggest offer appreciates it the least. They don't appreciate the efforts. It prevents the cycle. This one closing and another one opening for some of you. Such a strong call. There's a reason. Looking at this, Sag, is there any confusion about why you have the Three of Swords? Look at the magnificence of this. Maybe it is time to transform your idea of commitments and relationships. I know we do not take action towards this person. I don't know who is tied to someone else, but for some of you, yes, it's absolutely true. A, there is a lack of investment in the actions that would open a positive cycle with this strong calling. And B, some of you are tied to someone else who does not appreciate your time, energy, or effort. The literal goal, the best offer, the best contractual offer goes unappreciated. It's repetitive. Four of Swords. The past, relevant past. Okay. The relevant past is the Four of Swords. I was told to switch. Show me. Show me the Four of Swords in the relevant past. Trying to heal. Try not to think about it. Try not to do too much. Four of Swords. Not take a stand in any particular direction. Show me this Four of Swords, please. Show me this Four of Swords. Show me this Four of Swords, please. Relevant past. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If it's not your story, don't force it to fit. Reverse energies as it applies, always. If it does not speak to you at all, check your other placements or catch the next one. Four of Swords, Queen of Swords, mentally. Knight of Pentacles, like I said. So there's this place of you trying to heal in the relevant past. You talked yourself out of it with that Queen of Swords energy, Knight of Pentacles. This is a habit for some of you. Procrastination, putting things off. Things will unravel in time, or in time will go away. I know this. Logically, I know this. Give it enough time. Give it with enough. We talk ourselves out of it. I've just got too much going on, or this is going to take forever, or there's just too much road. I'm sorry, there's too much bullshit in the road. I can't get through this. Intellectually, we're trying to talk ourselves out of it with that Four of Swords. Trying to talk yourself into a place of healing about this, and then trying to talk yourself out of it simultaneously. And here's all the justification right here. All the bullshit we use to justify not doing anything or trying to talk ourselves out of something. It's not working for you. It's not, because the healing space, while it's here, it's like you're trying to heal yourself to a pathway in life. It's like, I'll get over that. I'll get over that. Whatever that is, no matter how strong that calling is, I'll just talk myself out of it. I'm going to continue to show my best offer and the best contract offer to someone who fails to appreciate it. That's for some of you. Yes. It's a distinct lack of appreciation and or effort, while somebody else casually receives those intentions. Could be you. Could be the one you're tied to. I don't know. But I see how in the past this has played against you. It's best not to do anything or to put minimal effort into it. Here are all my reasons why I shouldn't. Delay, delay, delay. What is exiting is your sense of balance. Okay, the Justice. It could be a legal contract as well. Let's take a look. Show me Justice, please. That is exiting. Show me what is exiting is the sense of balance. What is this balance, please? Show me that balance, please. Show me this balance, please, that is exiting. Temperance, you. You are getting lost in this process. You are losing your balance and you're losing your patience. Eight of Cups, you're becoming emotionally numb. What is exiting is not what we want to exit. Your sense of personal balance, your own personal sense of equilibrium is being set aside. You are losing your sense of self. That is you. Your own sense of balance is being lost. I know you want to feel more than this. And the more you tell yourself, it doesn't hurt me, the more numb you become to it. You lose the sense of self. This is not good. Death underlying. It's like when you rest, when you go into that place of Four of Swords, your biggest heart space shuts down. Show me this Two of Swords, please, in the near future. Indecision. This indecision is hurting you. Show me this Two of Swords, please. Show me this Two of Swords, please. Show me this Two of Swords, please. I see the potential Sag. I do. I hope you see it too. This Two of Swords in the near future. Queen of Cups. The Lovers. 3 times. Let me know if it's a Scorpio, heavy Gemini energy. Some you, some Libra. In your near future, there is indecision here, Two of Swords. I still can't fully see my heart space for this strong connection. Yes, you can. You want to know how I know? You opened up with it. I'm not fully convinced that the person I'm in love with is the person I'm in love with. Yes, you are. You know exactly who they are. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced I'm in love with the person I'm in love with. That's what their energy is saying to me. And the more you reject that principle, the more you lose that sense of balance. You become emotionally numb by default. Speaking of the lovers, let's get to it. I don't think this is unseen. I think you know exactly who this person is. And they are hovering around this whole thing. Show me who this is. So, there's communication between you two. Show me. Show me this, lovers, please. The hovering. Show me this uncultivated potential. Show me. Show me this lover's energy. Show me this lover's energy. Show me this lover's energy, the one that hovers. Soul contract. Show me this lover's energy, the one that hovers. Show me the lovers, please, the one that hovers. Two of Pentacles, this is the one we are undecided about. Something stronger, please. The lovers, please, in the hovering energy. Show me their hovering energy. This is the star. The star with the Six of Wands. That's who they are. The same star. The same lovers. That keeps coming up. This is the one we are tied to. Spiritually, emotionally, physically. Yeah, all of it. This is, to say the least, a strong connection. This is the one we feel good about. This is the one that makes us feel pride. This is the one that makes us shine. This is the one that we gravitate towards. This is the one that makes us feel seen, to hear and to be heard, to feel and to express. Over and over again, their energy is here. I can see you're talking yourself out of it, and the more you do, the more you throw, Sag, literally your own self out of balance. And you emotionally shut down. I know you've tried to tell yourself to walk away from this 1,000 times, but you can't quite heal yourself to that, can you? No, of course you fucking can't. And you're not going to. You're always going to feel this connection. And the harder you push away from it, the more you feel it. I think I see why. I believe I see why. Respectfully, I see you or somebody offering someone else their best energy over and over again, and someone else fails to appreciate it. It could very well be homestead partnership energy. I've been through that too. You know, and it's a repetitive cycle. It's also what keeps you from fully acting. I know this has worked for you in the past, otherwise it wouldn't be in the past. This has worked for you before. I'm just going to put this to rest. I'm going to talk myself out of it. It's the rational thing to do. Besides, I got all this shit to do. Look at all the shit I got to do. Right? This is my real world. This is my reality. This is what I have to deal with. Just leave it alone. It'll be quiet. It'll go quiet. Whatever this is, whatever this thought, particularly the thought for many of you, the thought will just shut up eventually. It'll be quiet. Right? I know that worked for you in the past. Our past behavior patterns and how we deal with things, the reason why we keep doing them is because they typically work, not this time. This connection is much too strong for that. Let's see if the energy shifts. Let's see if it shifts. Well, their energy is so strong. It keeps showing up. Or yours does. Reverse energy says that applies. Someone could feel that way about you too. And if it's the lover's connection, as I have every reason to believe that it is, they experience their own version of it. How come I can't get this person out of my energy? How come I can't get that Sag out of my energy? How come I can't stop thinking about that Sag? How come I can't stop feeling or experiencing that Sag? Why do I think of them so much? How come I can't let them go? There's that too. But this is meant to be your energy placement, so I'm speaking to you. But yes, by all means, reverse energies as it applies. Now, your strengths is, I know you've got a good head on your shoulders. That Queen of Pentacles. Someone else, I do believe, in your life is like this. They fail to appreciate, or they themselves are not productive, but they expect to receive your best energy and efforts, as I've seen. I do not care for the King and Queen of Pentacles in reverse. None of them in reverse are all that great. Someone who's afraid to leave their comfort zone, someone who doesn't produce, is someone who is not loving and nurturing and caring. Okay, it's not just the King and Queen of Cups that are loving, so too the King and Queen of Pentacles. They show love through care and resources and repetition of behaviors, taking care of the household. Somebody is not meeting these qualities of nurturing, loving, day-to-day, tender loving care. It's absent, but they continue to receive somebody else's best energy, and it's cyclic. It also prevents you from fully opening a cycle with someone whom you are strongly connected to. Spiritually, earthly, emotionally, sexually, all of it. Queen of Pentacles, please. Yes. Queen of Pentacles. No. Show me this Queen of Pentacles, please. You might have Cancer in your chart or Aquarius in your chart, possibly both. Show me this Queen of Pentacles, please. Show me this Queen of Pentacles. There they are again. Show me this Queen of Pentacles, please. Your strengths. Practical, good provider, good homestead energy, right? You take care of what needs taken care of. You are nurturing, you are caring, you are loving, you're responsible. Okay, you're responsible, good provider. Queen of Pentacles, please. Show me this Queen of Pentacles. That's you. As I said that. Told you. I know you're those things. I know you're those things. There you are again. Queen of Pentacles. You have some very strong earth in your chart. Oh, and there's a truth in you. Oh, honey. There's a truth in you that's so deep. There's a truth in you that's so deep. Attached to you. The truth. Moving forward into your natural fire energy. With pure manifestation. There is a deep truth in you that is so desirous for you to access. So deep. Oh my God. You have a personal truth in you that's buried. That says it would like to move forward into its own natural fire. To go beyond the pentacle energy. To go into a fire that you know. And that you would like to pull towards you. Oh, honey. Let's see if we can get you there. That's you. I knew you were these things. I know you're a good provider. You're a good carer. Okay? I know. I see it. That's you. Someone is on the receiving end of those qualities, and I don't think they appreciate it. They don't. Because what you want to see in your environment, as well as what you desire, are one and the same. The King and Queen of Cups. Sorry. King of Cups. In the environment, that's what you want to change. Show me that King of Cups, please, in the environment. Show me that King of Cups. Show me that King of Cups, please. King of Cups. Show me that King of Cups, please. Interesting. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, a lot of thoughts here. More of that desirous energy to manifest more, but holding back, not trusting it. Should I stay with what I know? At least it's familiar to me. Opening cycles, closing cycles, maintaining balances, trusting that maybe one day my home environment will open up to more. Maybe one day I will receive more. Maybe one day they'll turn around and realize how much I do. Or they will show me some nurturing love and care. Cycles, opening, closing, what to do. Wanting to manifest new love, but hanging back. Especially with that Six of Wands energy, tying back to this Lover's energy who goes back to the stars. I want to manifest that love with confidence, but I don't trust myself. I want to manifest more love in my home environment, but I don't know if I can trust myself. I don't know if I can trust it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I beg to differ. I think you know. There's so much you want to see and feel in your home environment. I keep getting that home environment energy. Can you imagine what that person's like living in your house? What would that be like? Feels good, right? Just the idea of it. You see them cooking. That's so specific. You see them cooking? What would it be like to have them in my house? What do I do? What do I do? I know, Sag, what it is you want to see in your home environment. And you have every reasonable thought or feeling for exactly that. But it does require a trust. And opening what needs opening and closing what needs closing. Because your hopes and fears are one and the same. Queen of Cups. Matching energy. Your hopes and fears are one and the same of what it is that you want to see. Can you have it? Can you get it? Can you achieve it? If you made great strides and changes into closing cycles and opening, would you achieve it? Would you be able to pull it in? Would it actually be yours? Let's see. Okay, we're going back. Show me this Queen of Cups, please. Chariot, emotional energy. Excuse me. Show me this Queen of Cups, please. If you want me to change, you'll have to make strides in it. Show me that Queen of Cups, please. Show me that Queen of Cups. The world is here twice. Death is in your oracles. Suggest to me then that you know. Your ideas, I do believe, of commitment are changing. And it ties back directly to your environment and what you want to see in your life. But it's not just the far-reaching concept. There's a strong sense of immediacy, too. What's in front of me. I don't just want it to be out here. I want it to be here, too. In front of me. I want it to be realistic. But that requires a change in commitment energy. Okay? What is commitment? What does that mean? What does it mean to me? What does it mean to my person? What does it mean between us now? Has it changed? Death over Hierophant suggests yes. Ideas of commitment and spiritual attachment and long-term viability. What it is we agreed to then, does it make sense to us now? Why do I want more? Why am I desiring more? Am I a bad person? No. People change. We grow, we're meant to grow and expand as people, and that means being subject to change. That's why some people are absolutely terrified of change. They don't want to know what that growth or expansion means. And commitments, when we make commitments at the time, they make perfect sense to us. But that doesn't mean they're not subject to change. When you agreed to commit to this person, you likely understood that they wouldn't take your energy for granted, right? That they would give as much as they take. Somebody's not. That they would honor the contract a little bit better. I'm sure it wasn't always like this. Somebody's idea of commitment's already changed. Yours is too. But we shall see. The point is, this is, I guess my point is, Sag runs much more deeply than I feel like switching out partners. That's not what I'm talking about. As you have grown and navigated through the world, there are things you have come to understand about your commitment, and so too an opportunity has presented itself as a solution to where you're really meant to be. But it requires making decisions, which some of you have been holding back from. Some of this Queen of Cups, please. Your hopes and fears are one and the same. And that's what you are undecided about. Two of Swords. Two of Swords, Two of Swords, Two of Swords, Two of Swords. I don't know if I'm in love with the person I'm in love with. I might just call your video that. There they are. They keep showing up as the Queen of Cups, the Lovers. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini. Doesn't have to be. As someone who has the heart space, the real estate. There we go. The real estate of heart space that you are looking for, it's on the market. Someone who represents that pure, open heart space of I love you unconditionally. You know, that pure real estate of heart is completely open. It's completely open. And they only want like one buyer. You. You. The real estate for heart is wide open. And they just want one buyer. Right? Or you want to be that buyer. Like you know. You know this person's there. You know this person's available. You know. Right? But you're not convinced of your feelings or the connection. I call bullshit. Respectfully. I call bullshit. Two of Swords or the Queen of Cups and Lovers twice? No. You know exactly what your feelings are for this person. We're talking about making change here. That's the real issue. Okay, let's be clear about this. You know exactly what your feelings are. But somebody here is in a connection that's breaking. And it hurts you by extension. There's that commitment that is breaking. And it hurts. Your ideas of commitment, happiness, so forth. Do you desire to bring about the ending? Yes, for some of you. There it is. Your hopes and your fears are one and the same. In order to acquire new love, you must break with another. And then your emotions will be free. Is it completely over with this person? Can I get as much as all that from the other person? Is this just all in my fucking head? I know. You insist you cannot see. I will say this. We can scratch a line through that right now. One of those aspects. There are many things you cannot see. That's true. But one of them is not, you're not at all confused about your feelings. You know who this person is. You know how much feeling you have for them. You know how strong the connection is. And like I said, given the Lover's connection is here 3 or 4 times, they feel it too. But it does require a breaking, a willingness to change. Okay? Knight of Pentacles is the outcome, slowly but surely. What? Slowly but surely what? Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, please. No. Six of Cups. Like I said, you know who this person is. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. The Moon. Justice. So, you've begun to investigate. Good. I thought we were about to hit a dead end. The world is no guarantee of things opening or closing. Sometimes it's just useless cycling. When we put things off, when we delay, when we purposely not make decisions, it can result in that. But you already know that. That's the Sag I'm speaking to. Slowly but surely, you have begun the process of understanding the Moon and the imbalance. You have become inquisitive. Okay? Particularly where that sense of balance is concerned. Justice. What you feel is exiting. Sense of self. Particularly you, Temperance, are literally attached to justice. Your own sense of self feels like it's exiting. I agree. It's not just about love, honey. And getting the ultimate partner or the perfect person or the one. It has really more to do with you. It's your theme. It's not about cross-watchers and what it is you might be quote-unquote missing out on. It's none of that crap. It's about you and the theme of your life and how you want it written. Do you understand? It's not about this person, strong as a connection as it is, as beautiful as it is. It's really not about them. It's about you. Being the author of your own life and how it is written. Your ideas of commitment, as well as your spiritual energy, are changing. And wanting to open up to what is right for you, not is what is against you. The Hierophant is lovely energy. He is. He's lovely. Divine. But you must remember, he is always subject to a rule book that he did not write, but he is the enforcer of, which can often lead us into a place of outdated thinking. The thing is with those old ancient rule books that were written thousands of years ago, it's hard to enforce them when they don't apply anymore. And that's where we experience conflict. So that need to transform your spiritual and committed energy is imperative for you to move upon the star, who seems to be very much tied up to the Lover's energy, very much so. The one that makes you feel good, naturally, easily, fluidly, with your own fire energy. The more you deny yourself, the more you try to fit your particular puzzle piece into a puzzle that no longer extends to your worldview, the more out of balance you feel. Your piece is now unique and no longer fits the puzzle for which it was once cut. Does that make sense? Does this make more sense to you now? You were once cut to fit a particular puzzle pattern. You no longer fit that puzzle pattern. there's a new landscape you wish to join. You become less in touch with yourself and more numb the longer you stay away from that which would serve you best. You have now come to a place, and it's taking a long time to get there, but it's happening, of moving forward into that space, that sacred space of understanding your moon energy and what it is that would balance you and what it is that would serve you. It starts small, but you're trying. Okay? Good. I'd rather the page be there than nothing at all. In which case, we're just left with you fumbling in the dark about what it is that truly balances you. He is trying. He is trying. For some of you, your decision directly affects possibly Pisces, Libra. But yes, there's that world energy attached to it. Honey, I think your time is served. Okay. I think your time is served. Take the Lovers out of the equation. Take the Lovers out of the equation. Again, this connection is merely a highlight to you. It's a highlight to you in your life function. Take the Lovers out. They're not the point. They're really, I insist, Sag. I insist, this Lovers energy, as strong as it is, as beautiful as it is, it's not the point. They are not the point. You are the point. You, Sag, are the point. Even without this Lovers energy, I would still be saying, Sag, aren't you fucking tired? I would still, even if I didn't even see so much as a whiff of someone else's energy who's pulling you so strongly in another direction, even if I didn't see that, I would still be like, Sag, is this really where you want to be? Regardless, it's not about this person. They're simply a highlight to another way in life, another pathway in life, one that is better suited to you now. That's all they represent. They're not there to piss you off or to tease you or to tantalize you or to remind you of, oh, the wild times are over, ha ha ha, this is what I'm stuck with. No, that's not why they're there. They're there to act as a highlight to where you're meant to be. That's universe's way of bashing us in the head. Hey, check that out. It might be really good for you. And your hopes and fears are one and the same. It tells me a lot. But please know the potential is very strongly here. I think you know that. Okay. Time checks only. Relevant time checks, please. Relevant only. Necessary. I've seen the world several times. 21 reduces to 3, so again, March might be some very heavy energy in there about connectivity, particularly in the heart space. Not sure, but also by year's end. Okay, December. Possibly for some of you by Leo season. Show me, please. Aquarius season might have been important. I'm not sure why, but it seems kind of influential. Hands off, but influential. I'm not quite sure where that's coming from. But this past Aquarius season might have been important. I'm not really sure why. Okay, King of Cups. There it is again. Again, heavy water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So there might be some movement by the next water season, which would be Piscean season. Okay. That is anywhere between February to March, late February to late March, I believe. And then also Scorpio season itself, which will not be until late October. Yeah, 8 of Cups, August. Like I said, for some of you, Leo season might be important. particularly in respects to that love energy. Queen of Pentacles. Next Earth season, which would be Taurus. So that is late May to late June. No, I'm so sorry. Me and dates, it's fun. Late late April to late May. Some of you might feel a decreased numbness around then. And on the hinge of that, wanting to expand. I don't know. Ace of Wands for some of you, that is correct. Around, yeah. Because in this deck, the Queen of Pentacles is 13, which reduces to 4. 13 again is Scorpio's number, so you could be dealing with those in the future orientation of that context. Past orientation, I'm not quite sure, but there is some Libran as well as Pisces energy. Some Aquarius as well. That's also, that's potentially future. Or anyway, regardless, I can get lost in that stuff, sorry. Where was I? So anyway, I was just saying the Queen of Pentacles in this deck is 13, which goes back to Scorpio season. So for some of you, not till much later in the year, and then 13 reduces to 4, which also means April. So again, Taurian season for some of you, which is late April to late May. Okay. Okay. But yes, there seems to be some heavy... I don't know that it's Aquarius. It feels like their seasonal energy has been influencing this. Some very strong observations for you around Aquarius season, which we just exited. I'm sorry. Anything else, please? 7 of Cups, July. I mean, honestly. Like I said, Leo season, Scorpio season, and for some of you, some significant energy exchange, possibly around March, April, and maybe up to May. But other than that, I can't get much more. It's repeating. Okay, what else, please? What else, please, for Sag? Is there anything else here? I don't care for that. I don't care for that. Let me know if you're connecting to Capricorn. Show me, what does Sag needs to see? What does Sag need to see? Coffin, again, Scorpio energy. 19. The 19th might be important. '19 goes to 10. Of course. So October. Again, Scorpio season. Official person. Somebody might be a public figure, which also goes aligned with that star energy. Someone who's highly visible, possibly. There's that pathway we were talking about. 35 goes to 7. Leo season. One pathway must end so another can open. Bad health. I'm just taking that back to your hurt heart. Some of you might be traveling relatively soon to see someone who is not doing so well. Okay. That's for some of you, not all of you. I'm not sure where that's coming from, but it seems to be a point of concern. That is confirmation for some of you that this is your reading. Someone who is much older, you might be recently traveling. The 19th. You travel on the 19th. I'm sorry, I don't know where that's coming from. The mature man, 5. Again, Taurian energy, so Taurus timeline. Okay. Oh, sorry. Something's just hitting my third eye really hard. There is a concern about money. There is a concern here about money. I'm not quite sure where that's coming from. But again, more of that Leo season, as well as 37, which goes to 10, back to Scorpio season. So, I'm not sure where this is coming from. Some significant changes around Taurus season. I can't quite see it. I'm sorry. It's either pathway development or something else. I can't quite see it, but for some of you, if you're traveling on the 19th, that's coming across very strongly, and it's confirmation. There is a concern, though, about money. The only reference I really truly see to that is someone who continuously, you either give your best offer to and it goes unappreciative or unreciprocated or is unproductive. Sometimes it just feels like you're handing over your paycheck to somebody who either doesn't know how to spend or invest appropriately into the home space or caring for it or something like that. This is our best offer going over and over again to someone who doesn't understand its value, doesn't love it or appreciate it or nurture it or make sure it's invested appropriately, specifically into the care that is the home and to the other person. That seems to be here. Okay, that's enough. Okay, God, Sag. Again, is there a strong lovers connection here? I've seen it many times. It could either be a Gemini or someone who is strongly water oriented. Yeah, I've seen it many, many times. I don't think you need to keep questioning your feelings for them. I think you want to talk yourself out of them. Because it would be easier, right? I know. I understand. But in so doing, it does hurt you. And it takes away from your powers. It does not lend to them. I see how beautiful your energy is. You showed up over the Queen of Pentacles. You're a good healer. You're a good provider. You are. You take strength in that. I know you're a strong provider. I keep getting that. Strong provider. I'm a strong provider. Yeah, you do. You are. You're a good nurturer, too. You care about everybody you're connected to. And I hate and hurt so much for you that what you want the most is what you fear the most. I hate that. But it's also real. You have a divine counterpart or match, I promise. And you know. But you have to investigate further something about this point of fairness, justice, the contract. Investigate it further. What is fair? What is commitment? Is my truth, as I understand it, is it changing? And is that the real issue? And is that what I'm really tasked in understanding in this life? Because transformation is here. It is happening. Heavy Scorpio energy in this. If you have Scorpio in your chart, use it. They're also pulling up heavily under future orientation as well. Okay, that's enough, Sag. Put in the comments as you see fit. I do hope you get to where you need to be. And you will. Take care. Be well.